Keir Starmer is facing an unexpected and challenging situation. Rather than coming from rival parties, the most intense pressure is now emerging from within the Labour Party itself. While attending the G7 summit in Canada, an internal rebellion is gaining momentum back in the UK. More than 150 Labour MPs are reportedly considering breaking party ranks in what could become the most serious blow to his leadership to date. At the heart of this political crisis lies a controversial £5 billion public spending cut plan that has sparked widespread backlash across the country. This new internal political battle has shaken the Labour leader, who now finds himself contending not with parliamentary opposition, but with mounting discontent among his own MPs. The centre of the dispute is a policy spearheaded by Chancellor Rachel Reeves, aimed at significantly reducing the welfare budget, a move that has triggered broad opposition among Labour parliamentarians. The most contentious element of the proposal centres on reforming personal independence payments, PIP, a benefit designed to support individuals with disabilities or long-term health conditions. The announcement has inflamed tensions in Starmer's absence, laying bare a growing rift within the party. Although the Labour leader argues that the current system fails both the people who need support and the taxpayers funding it, many within his party disagree. Behind closed doors, over 150 Labour MPs, most of them backbenchers, have signed a private letter expressing deep concern over the proposed cuts. Some believe the reforms are too severe and being rushed through. Others see them as a betrayal of the party's core principles, particularly its long-standing commitment to protect the most vulnerable. Despite the mounting opposition, Starmer has remained resolute. Speaking from the G7 summit, he reaffirmed the need to reform the welfare system, insisting the current model neither effectively supports people back into work nor ensures responsible use of public funds. The Labour leader emphasized that the guiding principle remains clear: those who are able to work should do so, while those who are not must continue to receive proper support and protection. He also pledged that people with permanent disabilities would not be subjected to endless reassessments, a process widely criticized by disability rights groups for its emotional and psychological toll. Nevertheless, Starmer made it clear that there would be no retreat. He stated unequivocally that the reforms would go ahead, citing a broad consensus on the need for structural change in the welfare system. But beyond that surface-level agreement, tensions within Labour continue to escalate. The concern extends beyond the substance of the proposed cuts to their potential electoral consequences. With a general election on the horizon, many MPs worry that targeting disability benefits could revive painful memories of austerity-era policies under the Conservatives, an image Labour has spent years trying to shake off. The scale of the proposed cuts is far from insignificant. Rachel Reeves incorporated the £5 billion savings into her spring economic statement, allowing her to claim she was still meeting her own strict fiscal rules. Without that cushion, her commitment to financial discipline would be undermined, weakening the party's economic credibility. Although Reeves has since reversed a decision to cut winter fuel payments, she remains committed to the rest of the package. She argues that the UK is the only developed country where labour market participation remains below pre-pandemic levels, and that the rise in working-age economic inactivity requires urgent action. Internal opposition, however, is far from unified. Some critics argue that the cuts don't go far enough and that without deeper reform, welfare spending will continue to spiral. Others take the opposite view, seeing the measures as an unjustified attack on vulnerable communities, particularly during a cost-of-living crisis. Regardless of where one stands, the cracks within the Labour Party are becoming increasingly visible. A crucial vote on the reforms is expected before Parliament breaks for the summer recess, giving Labour MPs only a few weeks to decide whether to fall in line or openly defy their leader. For Keir Starmer, it's a significant political gamble, one that could jeopardize the internal cohesion he has worked hard to build since becoming leader. And for the millions of people who rely on benefits like PIP, the outcome of this dispute could carry direct and far-reaching consequences. In other news, for the first time in over a century of its existence, a woman will lead the United Kingdom's secret intelligence service, known as MI6. Keir Starmer has confirmed the appointment of Blaise Metroelli as the new head of the agency, marking a historic milestone in the organization's 116-year history, dating back to its founding in 1909. The appointment will undoubtedly draw comparisons with the iconic figure of M, the fictional head of British intelligence created by Ian Fleming for the James Bond novels and famously portrayed on screen for many years by Dame Judi Dench. In her new role, Metrowelli, officially known as C, will assume full operational responsibility for MI6 and will be the agency's only publicly named official. The new chief will report directly to Foreign Secretary David Lammy. Speaking from Canada, where he is attending the G7 summit, Prime Minister Keir Starmer highlighted the significance of this moment, noting that Blaise Metrowelli's appointment comes at a time of heightened national security concerns. He warned of unprecedented threats, from spy vessels entering British waters to sophisticated cyber attacks designed to disrupt the country's essential services. The Prime Minister also thanked Sir Richard Moore, the current head of MI6, for his dedicated service, praising his leadership during his tenure. He expressed full confidence that Metrowelli would continue to provide the strong and capable leadership required to protect the country and ensure the safety of the British people, a key pillar of Starmer's vision for national renewal. Foreign Secretary David Lammy welcomed the appointment, stating that Metrowelli's extensive background in national security made her exceptionally well qualified to lead MI6 into a new era of global challenges. Cabinet Secretary Christopher Wormold also praised the selection, saying that Metrowelli embodies the core values of public service and would serve as an inspiring role model to all staff under her command. Currently, Blaise Metrowelli serves as Director General Q within MI6, where she oversees technology and innovation. She has also held senior positions in both MI6 and MI5, making her a seasoned professional with deep insight into the workings of the British intelligence community. Metrowelli will take over from Sir Richard Moore, who is set to step down this autumn. In an official statement, she said she was honored and proud to be entrusted with the responsibility. She affirmed that MI6 plays a vital role, in collaboration with MI5 and GCHQ, in safeguarding the British people and advancing the UK's interests abroad. She added that she looked forward to continuing this mission alongside the brave officers of the service and the many international partners who work closely with the United Kingdom. What do you think about the Labour Party's internal rebellion and this historic appointment at MI6? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to like the video, share it, and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with the latest news from the UK. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.